Welcome back to another iteration of high-quality content, and you're probably wondering, Pete, is this really about critical engagement or about monetizing your brand? To which I reply, why the can't it be both? Not that it is going to be both, because subscribing to this channel is entirely free. So subscribe to this channel, and you'll be wondering how you ever did without it. I want to talk about Amsterdam, the latest movie from that frequently problematic maestro of high-concept, award-friendly comedy drama, David O. Russell.
We formed a pact, and we swore to protect each other, no matter what.
Tax the rich.
We find ourselves in a situation where we're accused of killing someone, which is not true.
You and Woodman fled the scene.
The killer pointed at us.
We didn't do anything. Why would you possibly think that was us?
Well, there's not too many people that fit the description of a doctor looking for his eye on the ground with his black attorney.
Columbia Law School.
There's usually no more heart-sinking way of starting a movie than with the larky, slippery announcement based on a true story, mostly, or what follows is all accurate, kinda. Russell begins his elaborate screwball mystery Amsterdam by declaring a lot of this actually happened. What he means is his film is a wacky riff on the little-known 1933 White House putsch, in which a cabal of wealthy American businessmen conspire to overthrow President Franklin D. Roosevelt, hoping to dupe a retired Major General called Smedley Butler into leading their fascist veterans organization. Amsterdam imagines three disenfranchised veterans in 30s New York being innocently drawn into these creepy shenanigans. Christian Bale plays Burt Berenson, a disabled ex-soldier who lost an eye in World War I. Bert's army pal Harold Woodman, John David Washington, is now a qualified lawyer, and the mercurial Valerie Vose, played by Margot Robbie, a former wartime volunteer nurse and Dadaist artist, who saved all the shrapnel she dug out of soldiers' shattered bodies to create bizarre objets trouvés artworks. Our wacky, gurning trio, played by Hollywood stars whose many real talents perhaps don't include comedy exactly, find themselves in the frame for a murder for which the proto-Trump fascist conspirators are in fact responsible. And so our heroes need to clear their names with the help of a retired general, a performance phoned in by Robert De Niro. Everyone is doing big, broad comedy, and sometimes there isn't quite the material in the script to back that up, although it is good when Burt takes a state-of-the-art new morphine painkiller via eye drops, starts talking about how unreliable these things are, and suddenly interrupts himself. Oh, that's fast. But there is something weirdly heavy and foggy in this film, which feels like it's working against the lightness and nimbleness needed for a true caper. It's the fact of that real history, which the movie makes explicit only in the closing credits, the grim fact of America's would-be fascists, has understandably meant that the comedy can't really be too light-hearted, although the obscurity of this true story means this isn't clear until the very end. But it's never boring, and there are some very good performances, particularly the ultra-cool John David Washington, who takes another step here to A-lister greatness. That's it for now, everyone, and having iterated, I'm now going to reiterate. Please give this vlog a like and a share on social media, and of course subscribe, and leave a comment to say that you've subscribed, and to proclaim your passionate commitment to supporting my plucky little YouTube channel, which carries on without the support of big media. Also, buy my book, The Films That Made Me, an edited selection of my essays and reviews for The Guardian. Next week I hope to be saying a little something about the ongoing London Film Festival. Until then...